spotted cow, because beer with unspotted cows on the bottle is some cow. It is your boy Toomey MWG bringing you week number 12 of Hungover Red Zone TDs, and as always, I am joined by the commish.
Season's just flying, man.
It is flying by. Only a couple more of those Red Zone Sundays left.
We got 2 more weeks of regular season's off,
and we need to cherish every moment of it.
Yeah.
So last week was our bye week.
Bye week, baby.
And yeah, we just didn't have a video. Bryce, how's your team doing?
Back off the buys, feeling pretty good. You know, I'm starting Sam Darnold at QB this week over Rodgers against San Francisco, so you know I'm not feeling the greatest. Yeah. But I'm not feeling that bad because Hopkins already put up a solid amount. Tim, come for you.
Yeah, my team is just so inconsistent. Like,
yeah. As
soon as I get to 500, I lose it immediately. I don't think I've been over 500 this season. So I don't know. Things have just been taking a shit for me. C-Mac had Deshaun Watson put up 18 against me Thursday, but yeah, also Carlos Hyde who only had 6.
Yeah, so you're looking just fine now.
Yeah. Also, I want to give a shout out to Justin Hayden for the Sigma Chi Ryan Pace jersey. Thank you so much, Jay Hayden. We love you. We miss you. Thank you so much. All right, so now introducing the very first guest that is outside of the league. This man is someone will give the best fantasy football analysis. He's
looking to be in the league in the future here.
Yeah, a typical potential competitor. Our first unbiased opinion, so we can just rip on all of us. It's gonna be Chris.
Toombs, Bruce, top of the morning, gentlemen. Good to see you. Thanks for having me today. Appreciate that.
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah.
Pop in. Come here. Take a seat.
Yeah. Thank you. Pleasure to be here, boys.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
Listen, everyone, I've traveled over 9,000 miles to get here today, so make sure you drop a dislike and leave a comment below telling us how much you hate us.
All right, shut up. So I think we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it with our blackout bold predictions of the week. And I'm going to have the guest go first. What's your bold prediction?
You know, the Dolphins are about to double the Browns' points.
Double?
Hey, I fully support that.
Yeah, I like it too. Nothing wrong. Yeah. I mean, you're going to get Fitzpatrick jerseys in the future.
That's right, maybe. Potentially.
Potentially. Also going to be Fitzmagic's best game of the season.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I have no issue with that. I fully support it. That means my boy Devontae Parker is going to be doing just fine.
Yeah, I don't see any issues there, and the Browns are struggling a little bit this season, so...
Fuck the Browns.
Fitzmagic has a chance to prove to the league that he can still, do what it takes.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
All right, Bryce, what about you?
Yeah, I'll hop in here. We got Jameis Winston going up against Atlanta. I think he's going to outscore Lamar Jackson this week.
Oh, Jameis Winston?
Jameis Winston?
You know how many turnovers that man has?
I don't care. It's not going to happen this week. They're playing Atlanta. I know Atlanta's been on a hot streak since their bye week, but I'm telling you, Winston's going to outscore Lamar Jackson this week. And the best part is, this is a straight-up matchup in our league. I believe Tyler's playing LP. Yeah. Winston versus Lamar straight up. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, Tyler gave away the championship of the league when he traded away Lamar Jackson. I'm excited to see how it bites him in the ass this week.
We're just going to move forward.
Bryce, I hate to say it, I think you're out of your mind on this one. I don't see it.
Okay.
Well, that's why it's called Blackout Bold Predictions. Speaking of bold, the kickers in the NFL need to stand up. You guys are not going to miss a single extra point or a single field goal all week. It's going to be perfect across the board.
Even Eddie Pinheiro?
Yes, even
Because he's not going to kick Eddie because the Bears are going to get shut out.
But you heard it. Kickers, Kicker Nation, stand up, baby. All right, so going right into the matchups, the first one we're going to cover today is me going up against C-Mac. So... I feel like this can go either way. I mentioned that he had Deshaun Watson and Carlos Hyde before, and I don't know, Russell Wilson against Philly. I don't know. I'm just confident in my team.
This is Matt, and Toombs, I'm sorry to put you on blast, but I don't think there's any chance you have a shot at beating C-Mac this week.
Okay.
I just don't think it's there. You got too many people on bye, and it's not looking that great.
I am starting Tariq Cohen.
You're not only that, but your tight end's garbage.
That.
You're starting Randall Cobb, and Philip Dorsett's touchdown dependent. So I mean, if he gets it, great. If not, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
you're gonna have an issue with Tariq Cohen. I mean, every time he gets a touch, he's gonna be running the ball sideways instead of forward. He'll definitely have the attempts at receiving the ball, but I don't think he'll keep his hands on it.
I've heard enough of this.
Sorry, bud.
All right, well, moving on. You want to slide right into mine here, too?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, well, I'm playing up against Tim this week, and just not clicked
There you
over.
go, Bruce.
Right.
Nice
We
job.
got a hot start. Hopkins out here with a 24-point game on Thursday night. Tim, he doesn't really scare me too much, as he never should. No one should fear going up against Timberini. I just don't think his wide receivers are going to be able to even compete this week.
Yeah, I don't know if I like the Chris Carson start here. Well, obviously you have to start him, but I don't think he's going to put out this week.
And that's the problem with all my running backs. Zeke's going up against New England. Carson's going up against a good Philadelphia
Yeah, that's
defense, run
tricky.
defense. But then Arizona's going up against San Francisco.
Yeah, I think
all three running backs that I had just have dog shit matchups this week.
Right, Hopkins had his week, and I think Mike Evans has a good chance to break out and
I
bring in
agree.
multiple touchdowns this week as well.
Yep.
And Tim has my bad start of the week, which we'll get into later.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have mine.
That's alright.
All right, now we're gonna go right into Tyler going up against LP.
The
Big show.
QB matchup of the week
Yeah.
and the matchup of the week.
Jameis is not scoring over 10.
I don't believe you. Yes, he will.
All right.
James is going to put up 29 this week, and Lamar's going to put up 26.
Okay, all right.
29's a little too much for me there,
That's
Bryce.
what you think.
Ooh,
Right.
interesting start by LP starting Young Ho Koo. Very interesting.
The kicker?
Yeah, the kicker.
Yeah, you gotta
Used to
do
be on
what
the
you gotta
Chargers. He actually last 2
He's been
weeks
putting out
15 and 11.
Yeah.
Young Ho Koo's
Yeah.
nasty.
But no, LP's got a lot of good things going for him this week. Jalen Samuels should be really good against Cincinnati with James Conner ruled out. Wide receivers, Calvin Ridley's been kind of on a tear. Cortland Sutton's invincible. Problem is Dallas Goedert's going to get way more catches than Zach Ertz, so his tight end's a little fucked there.
See, that's my bad start of the week.
Dallas
Dallas Goedert. I don't know, man.
You know, we'll get into it. We'll get into it later. We can debate
Alright,
it
yeah.
later on.
All right, now we're gonna go to Mitch and Mike. What do you guys think?
It's so scary. Mitch's team just sucks every time I look at it. It hurts.
His team sucks, or
As in, like, it sucks
hurts you?
looking at it
hurts
because
you.
it hurts me.
Gotcha.
You see, I think that's the issue you guys have with the league this year. There's a little bit of a handicap going on.
Well,
You guys need to bring in the big boys next season.
that's not necessarily the issue. The issue was since it's a keeper league, and last year Mitch went Kamara, McCaffrey, and in like 2 and 3 even, whatever it was, and like it translating to this year just wasn't equal at all. But the fact that his team's been putting up the numbers, no one can argue with his success.
Yep, I agree. All right, last but not least, rivalry matchup between
is.
Bilo and
Another
Corey.
one.
You love to see it. Save the best matchup for the last rivalry week.
Don't worry, we'll have that shot coming for you. Bilo pretty soon. I know we're gonna hang out on this coming
Corey.
Friday. You know it's coming up. It's on the regimen. It might be 2.
What's this team on the right here? I'm liking this team for this week.
Bilo still has to do the
That
Malort
is
shot.
Corey.
Corey's team this week. Yeah, I like Corey's team. Le'Veon Bell's got a pretty easy schedule going into playoffs for a lot of different leagues out there. Julio Jones has a really good chance to put up a lot of points against Tampa Bay.
Kareem Hunt versus James White.
He will see production.
Can confirm, loser in this matchup gets shot in the back with a paintball gun.
That's right. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Who has a paintball gun?
I'm sure we'll find
We'll
one.
find
I
one.
mean, it shouldn't be that difficult. I'm sure we've got them all lined up. We were all young and dumb.
Tyler in the background says he's got one.
We're in. I'll do it for the matchups here. This could be a really good matchup, but again, we're just going to move on from there to our waiver wire pickup of the week.
I'm gonna start this. Ryan Tannehill, Tennessee Titans.
Wow. Against Jacksonville?
Pick him up against Jacksonville. Jacksonville has been taking a mad shit, and Ryan Tannehill has gone his last 4 games 19, 19, 23, 18. So if you're struggling looking for a QB, pick up Tannehill right now.
I actually was struggling looking for a QB, and I picked up Sam Darnold. We'll see how it goes. I got no fear at this point. I
He'll be all right.
support it.
He kisses girls. He'll be all right.
That's right. Well, he kisses something.
Did you know
Yeah,
one of his
can't
life?
confirm.
Did you know one of his life goals is not have a sip of alcohol?
Really?
Pussy.
Well, I'll go into my waiver wire pick of the week. I got Deontay Johnson, the wide receiver for the Steelers. Again, we all know Juju's out, so he'll be the number 1. James Conner's out too, so they should be throwing the ball. Jalen Samuels isn't going to be able to do everything. So I think he's going to have his target share, and I think that's going to be good enough for you to start him this week.
You guys got good pickups this week, but you don't have the best one. The best one that we're going to have is Jacob Hollister, a tight end from the Seattle Seahawks.
I have him.
Yeah, that's
Not a
great
waiver
pickup.
wire.
Well, in
Got
some
him 2
leagues,
weeks ago.
some leagues he's still
Yeah, no,
available.
he's
A lot of
definitely-
different leagues he's still available.
Yeah, he definitely
I would
is.
pick him up in any 10-team league or higher, possibly even 8-team leagues if you're really having trouble at that tight end position. He's playing the Eagles this week.
We only talk about 10 league teams in here.
Yeah, this is.
Out of your
There's no
mind,
other leagues in
No
the
other leagues
mind.
besides this one.
Out of your mind.
Okay, good.
But anyway, so the Eagles give up the eighth least amount of points to tight ends in fantasy this season, which is not a lot. But they also have an outstanding run defense, and I don't think Chris Carson's going to have that production that they need. So there's going to be a lot of balls thrown. With Will Dissly being out, Ed Dixon's also on IR, and then we have Luke Wilson. He's listed as doubtful for the game. We should see a lot of targets going to Jacob Hollister. Last week he had 10 targets with about 20.2 points. Another thing worth
Tyler
mentioning.
Lockett's banged up too.
Yeah,
right?
well, Tyler Lockett's back actually. He should be back for this game.
He should be back, but he's
Allegedly.
still banged up.
Yeah, we don't know exactly what happened with him because he did have those 2 nights in the hospital. But as soon as those 2 nights went through and they were over, they were posting that he was fine. You never really know.
Yeah.
But this tight end's a pretty good pickup. I should see him getting at least 13, 14 points this week and pretty reliable start.
Well, there you go. That's who you should pick up. And who should we drop for him? I know we got a couple bad starts out there. I can lead off with mine. Corey, you can't start Kareem Hunt. You can't.
You're wrong.
I'm telling you, you can't start Kareem Hunt. There's no way.
Tell them why.
What do you expect from Kareem Hunt? From the number 2 running back behind Nick Chubb?
Oh, he'll still get production.
I mean, he's still going to get production, but he's not
We're
going to...
pulling up his recent weeks.
He's only had 2.
Yeah, they're having some issues moving the ball in the air still with that ball not making it to OBJ's hands.
You know,
but
they have an issue with their quarterback.
that as well.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield's
Baker
throwing
Mayfield's
you the
having an
ball.
issue.
You're not going to catch it. It's impossible.
Right, so a lot of the value coming out of him is in the receptions.
Well,
His first week he had 7, the next week he had 6. So if you're in a PPR, are you guys in full point PPR? Half point PPR. Okay, well that's a little bit different. Yeah, still helps. He'll still get a decent amount of yards on those receptions, and then the few carries that he gets.
I know he's playing Miami, but I'm telling you, Miami looks better. I think they're going to win this game, and I don't think Kareem Hunt's going to do much for your fantasy team, Corey.
All right, so hopping into my best start of the week, this kind of relates to 4 players on Tim's team. Tim, you are a pairings bitch. You're a pairings bitch. Because right now you are starting Garoppolo and Tevin Coleman up against Green Bay, which is one of the better defenses in the league. And then also Evan Ingram and Slayton.
Saquon?
No, Slayton.
No.
Slayton.
Forgive me. Oh, yeah, that's bad, Tim.
It's
bad.
2 pairings, and the Giants are going up against Chicago defense. I do not expect that to be a high-scoring game at all.
Garoppolo, Tevins, I mean, it's acceptable, but the Slayton, Evan Ingram, and Evan Ingram's banged up. I don't know if he's even going to play this week. Tim, that's tough.
No, it's not good at all.
That's tough.
Split up the pairs, at least the Giants pairs. The 2 receivers, one of them's got to go.
Fair enough. All right, well, I know you got a few choice words for me in this regard.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert, man, he's okay. I think he has had good production in recent weeks, but
So I'm streaming him this week. It's not like he's my full-on tight end, and I don't think Seattle's that good against the tight end. But I'm telling you, he's averaging 10, 11 points every single week for
which
the
is
last 5
pretty
seasons.
reliable, yeah. And this is mainly if you have the opportunity to pick up a different waiver wire like Jacob Hollister. One of the things going on right now, the Eagles are 5-5, and the Seahawks are 8-2. So both of these teams are looking to secure a win. The Eagles are hungry; they really want the win. One of the things is Zach Ertz is starting to see his production increase, and when they're in this situation now where they need to start really winning games, they're going to start using their best players a little bit.
They didn't want to really win games. They didn't really want to win games before.
They didn't want to win games. Now they do. Now they do.
Forgive me, Chris, but this is the point. Last week we were watching Red Zone. This is when I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick him up for certain this time. They were running like end arounds with Dallas Goedert. Like they were getting involved almost into the running game at some points. Like he was so much more than just a standard tight end. I thought, there could be opportunity. Next we're going to go into the pick'ems. So let's quick rerun over the records here, Tims. It's not looking that great for you, if I'm being honest.
I'm shitting the bed.
I'm 82-60 on the season, and you are 74-64. So I mean, you're still
Over
positive.
500. Over
Absolutely,
500.
you're just behind the pace is all. So no issues there. But let's get into it. Colts Texans. I guess we already.
Well, we know the game was on
we did
Thursday.
pick them up already. Forgive us, but we did both just have Houston there. So
Yeah, we did have
move on
Houston.
from there.
And
We'll get-
there, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But I'm a
He
Colts
is a
fan.
Colts
I
fan,
can't say no.
Absolutely. So we'll move on from there.
We're
Dolphins.
just gonna call you 0-1.
Dolphins
Only
in
one.
Cleveland.
I'll take the handicap.
Dolphins in Cleveland.
Browns. Browns over Miami.
No, I got Dolphins 2
All right.
times over.
I got Fins up all day. Lions at the Washington Redskins.
That's a Lions game.
Yeah, I hate Detroit, but you gotta ride Detroit.
I'm cool with the clean sweep there with Detroit. Raiders and Jets.
That's a Raiders game.
I also have Raiders, Black Hole Nation, baby.
Mm-hmm. Jets been struggling big time.
You know, I'm taking Sam Darnold here. I think the Jets are going to win. But, we'll move on to Giants and Bears.
You're only staying there. Wait, are you starting him this week?
Sam Darnold, absolutely.
Yeah, that's why you say Jets. Cause
We'll
you just-
move.
I'm telling you, I think they're going to be fine against
The
You
Bears.
know what sucks? The Raiders keep winning football games.
The Bears. The Bears.
Is Titty Boy playing this week?
Is it Titty Boy?
Trubisky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
They're actually going to play him?
Probably,
Okay.
I think so.
Like I said, I'm using that allegedly hurt.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you know what? That was a fake up. Because now they're like, oh, Trubisky's hurt. That's why they lost.
The Giants are so bad.
And the blame looks like it's on Trubisky instead of Matt Nagy, and that's why Matt Nagy took him out because he wanted to put the blame, make the blame look like it was on Trubisky. That's why it's
Fair
like
enough. I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm taking the Bears here, and it's just because I don't think the Giants are any good at all.
You know, here's the thing. I want the Bears to win this game. I just see the Giants rising above to the occasion and taking it over. Daniel Jones really has an opportunity this week to make some good plays on a strong defense that isn't necessarily playing very well. And if the Bears don't have momentum, then I think the Giants can just slowly take that game.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
Moving on, Panthers and Saints.
Saints.
Yeah, I can't go against the Saints for this
Yeah, I agree. I think
Not
the
a
Panthers are a good team, but the Saints are just going to be too much to handle. Bucks at Falcons in Atlanta.
I'm taking the Birds.
one. I'm going to have to take the Bucs on this one. High scoring game.
Yeah, I'm going to take Atlanta as well here. Broncos and Bills.
I'm going Broncos. I'm feeling a surprise. I'm feeling a surprise dub from Denver.
Bills here.
I found this to be the hardest game for me to pick this week. I don't know why. I couldn't decide which way to go here. I don't think either of these teams are actually as good or as bad as they seem. But I'm going to take the Bills here. Steelers and Bengals.
Steeler Nation.
Steelers.
That last game they had was nasty.
Right.
But yeah, the Steelers took that
Mason
one over.
Rudolph probably has 3. He has another concussion.
Jacksonville and Tennessee.
I got the Titans.
Yeah, I don't really think I could pick Jacksonville. at
I'm
all.
taking Jacksonville. Nick Foles, I think he's going to do just fine. Packers.
But wait, hold on. But
Yeah,
Bryce, if you
hold
look
on.
a little bit to the right, under Splooges McGee's pick, it says Derrick Henry's schlong, and that
It
alone
does.
is going to carry him to victory.
You know, I don't like what the Jags are doing right now. They have an opportunity to keep playing Gardner Minshew and build him up to be the great quarterback that he can be, and they just threw Nick Foles back
They've
into
got
that.
plenty of time for him to sit there and learn. This is his first year. It's not like they have to throw
But
him
he's
in
playing
the
well.
Foles. He was playing.
I get it. You
Okay,
usually
but the
want
game
to be
before
playing.
Nick Foles came back, they put up 3 points. You can't put up 3 points
You
and
can't.
then have like, oh, I should deserve that job.
Right, yeah.
So I get what they're doing with Nick Foles there. I don't think that Gardner Minshew deserved that job back because Nick Foles is the guy they pay, the guy they expected to do. Gardner's going to get his time. It's just not right now, which is fine. Packers and 49ers.
Pack, as much as I hate the Pack.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Packers here on this one. They're hungry for that win, and Aaron Jones has been healing quite a bit, so hopefully, or not Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, so they should be able to move the ball through the air a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm taking the 49ers here actually, but we'll go Cowboys-Patriots up next.
Patriots.
Patriots. Do it. Do it,
I'm going Cowboys, here on
Cowboys
this
it
one.
is.
They're hungry for the win. Dak
Ow.
Prescott has been playing well.
I don't disagree with that, but you don't bet against the Patriots, not at least in these videos. Seattle and Eagles.
I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks this week over
It's in Philadelphia, a long ride for Seattle.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going with the Seahawks on this one.
Again, I'm going to take Seattle
It'll
as
be
well.
a good game to watch.
That will be a fun game. That's Sunday night for us. And running off Monday night, we have the Baltimore Ravens in LA.
Lamar
Rams.
Jackson's just unstable.
Lamar Jackson.
He's literally a joystick.
You know, Lamar Jackson's really good, and I'm taking the Ravens as well, but unfortunately he's not going to outscore Jameis Winston.
Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for week 12 from the desk. I had a lot of fun, Chris. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks again, boys.
It was
Really
a-
appreciate
it was
being
a
on here.
pleasure.
Yeah, good luck to everyone on your fantasy teams this week.
Except Tim. Except for C-Mac. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's have a great week 12 in the NFL. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.